Some people can't work at home. Personality impacts a person's natural ability to work remotely. One of the ways that we express personality is through behavior, which we can measure and observe. As a leader, you can better understand which employees are more fit to do the job at home and better predict those who are less fit to do so. Even if you are not our client, you'll find some takeaways here. Welcome to part 3 of our 5-part series on personality versus working at home. Last week we covered focus. You can see it on our vlog page at jobmatchassessment.com. This week we concentrate on how much a person seeks independence or dependence. Most of us recognize independent behavior. Does a person think they're micromanaged because their boss is still breathing? Or do they need the boss's written permission to breathe themselves? Is the person reliant or autonomous? Commonly, people call it dependent or independent. With our PXT Select assessment, we measure it on the independence scale. Independence refers to a person's level of preference for instruction or guidance. Our assessment writers define it this way. Reliant individuals would rather have too much supervision than too little. They probably prefer checking in with their manager or team members to working independently. It is likely that they feel better having a lot of guidelines to help them shape their choices. More autonomous individuals may be bothered when another person is making decisions that directly impacts their jobs. They'd much rather have the freedom to make their own decisions and come and go as they please. Real life also applies to those who are more fit to work at home. Reliant individuals are uncomfortable with the isolation that remote work requires. These individuals often find themselves stressed out because backup takes too long when something goes wrong. It creates frustration. More autonomous individuals are more comfortable working remotely. They prefer the boss not be looking over their shoulder. It gives them the freedom they seek. For our clients, we recommend that job models be established to reflect that important difference so you can predict who will be more engaged in the office or at home. Then you can overlay the person's natural behavior on the range for the office or at home to see which is better fit for them. Here is an example for a software developer role. Using Wiley's PXT Select assessment, we know that Marcia, initials MP, is a 3 on the independence scale. That puts her somewhere around the 11th percentile. High performers in this office-based role tend to score in the 3 to 6 range, which is somewhere around the 11th to the 60th percentile. She is like these performers and doesn't need a lot of coaching because it is natural for her in the office role. However, if we place Marcia at home in the virtual role, she is likely to become stressed. The high performers in the virtual role score more to the right, somewhere around the 40th to the 77th percentile. Adjustment will be frustrating for Marcia. She needs the boss and team to reach out to instantly as needed. Knowing your people well helps you avoid placement errors like this. We can help you get the valid data and know this before you hire or promote. Next week, we'll cover cognitive fit for some virtual roles. Thinking and reasoning job requirements may vary between the office and remote environment. Make sure you check it out and share this video with anyone who could benefit. You can find this series on the vlog page of our website. At Job Match Assessment, we help leaders develop engaged employees, not just clock punchers, with tools to interview deeply, understand each person, and coach teams so you can avoid hiring and leadership mistakes for inspiring results.